Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the stream today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So today we're going to be playing some Mario Kart DS. I am very, very excited. So, give me just a second and we'll get started here. This is so exciting. So let's get going. Let's go. I'm so excited for this. So give me just another second. Sorry. There we go. All right. Oh, wait. One more thing. There we go. Here we go. I'm so excited. So we're gonna do... We did 100 last time. We'll do 50 this time. We got Waluigi. Let's go already. Uh-oh. My official DS ain't working right. Look. Half of his nose got bleached. You know what? We'll play as him for this cup. We don't give Waluigi enough love on the channel. So how's everyone been doing today? It's been a very busy day for a chud. Is Waluigi lightweight or like middleweight? I can't tell. Let's go! We got Donkey Kong! Man, I wish that the fake item box weren't so nerfed. Because, like, in 64, it was essentially having a shell behind you or a banana. But, like... I don't know, past that it kind of became useless. I like how Waluigi's driving a fucking excavator, though. I mean, it's not in or out of character, because Waluigi hasn't really been explored all that much. No! But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Waluigi was always an interesting character. Ah! Another one of these! It's a little too close for comfort, Donkey Kong. Oh yeah. Let's go! While Lewis won the race. Man, the Piantas are such a cool species in Mario. It's cool to see them kind of come back nowadays, but I don't know. I'm kind of sad that they went missing for so long after, like, the DS era and, like, at the end of the Wii era. Man, it is so weird to me thinking back that these eras are just, you know, like, this game is 21 years old. It's old enough to go buy a drink. Do you know how fucked that is? I remember my first time playing it. It would have been around 3 or so years old. It's insane to me that it's this old now. Man, the DS era. It was such a magical era for Nintendo. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I'm getting older, but it's like, you know, the blue of this sky, like, how this game makes me feel is how I remember life used to be. Like, sunshine and rainbows, a game, but no, I mean, think about it. Isn't it weird that when you think back to, like, playing outside and stuff, that the sky was such a, like, saturated and vibrant blue? And nowadays you look around and it's just like, it's kind of like a dull blue. Like, more of a grayish color. Maybe I'm just getting old, but I don't know, it feels like it used to be different. Like, and I'm talking about in the real world, I'm not talking about video game slop. Yeah, the first time I actually got to play this game a little bit, was my cousin. I mean, his dad bought him and his brother everything that was coming and going. But yeah, no, it was Christmas, like, 2000... Christmas 2008, I want to say. Yeah, no, he had a copy of this on a, like... It was a black DS Lite, and I got to play it for a little bit, and that was awesome. Actually, no, I'm wrong. That was his older brother's DS. Because his older brother, like... It's my cousin, but, like... Okay. Let me try and explain this in a way to where it's, you know, like, I'm not, oh. So let me try and talk like a normal person for 5 seconds. So yeah, the thing about it is, I have 2 cousins on that, like, part of it. It was him and his older brother. One cousin was, like, around my age. The other was... like, sizably, or not sizably, but, like, notably older than me. Like, But I will say this, I don't got a bad thing to say. His older brother, I don't get to see him often, but my older cousin, he's awesome. Love that guy. Like, he would always, you know, at, like, the family gatherings that were at their house, he would always, you know, play with me and my brother. Like, we played Battlefront 2 and other stuff on, the... Because for a while there, he had, like, a PS2. He gave that to me and my brother, and afterwards he had the 360, and that shit was awesome. But yeah, no, he's doing well for himself now. I'm happy for him. Anyway, weird ramblings aside about family members I don't really keep up with. Oh! My nose is itching. My nose feels funny against the screen. Okay. I know something I can talk about right now. Waluigi. So, you see this hat that I'm wearing? The Mario hat. The hat that you see me wearing in almost every picture I've been taking with, or in, over the past, like, I don't know, 10 or so years, at least. Yeah, it's been about 10 years. So, I remember when I was in high school, now, it's weird the way they released them, because they did Cappy, then Standard Mario, then Luigi. Then, weirdly enough, they skipped over Wario, and gave Waluigi a hat. And the reason I know that is because when I was like a junior or a senior in high school. No, I was a junior. I was at the mall, and I went into, I believe it was a Spencer's or a Hot Topic. No, it was Spencer's. They had Waluigi's hat just sitting there, and I'm like, holy shit, I have not seen one of these before. And I picked it up. And for years, that and weirdly enough, Canadian markets were the only place that you could get Waluigi's hat by BioWorld. I remember I imported a few of them from Canada, but now, you know, you can go into any, like, GameStop and buy one. I don't know. I just find it interesting that, like, they would go with Waluigi first, but I guess Wario's hat was the most complex. Because I remember I had to make a Wario hat. Yeah, I made a Wario hat alongside dyeing the purple overalls. It was actually pretty cool. I still have that Wario hat. I might show it off on stream one of these days. I might have worn it on a stream at some point. Did I? I might have. I don't know. I feel like I did, but I don't know. I suppose sometimes memory, or not memory, but like instinct is not necessarily the best. How can I put this? Narrator on things. Because I feel like I wore it for like a singular stream or two. It might have been my Wario Land stream. I'll have to go back and look. Either way, it's over in my hat storage, which is right behind me, actually. It's right behind me, isn't it? But yeah, I remember I got a Fire Mario hat. What I ended up doing to make the Wario hat is I carefully, like, sliced away at the embroidered M, took all of that threading out, and then, I used a combination of, like, various fabric dyes that, like, they were in, like, little paint containers. Oh, son of a bitch. But yeah, they were in, like, various, like, paint containers, and... yeah, no, I ended up doing that with the hat. Now, it didn't turn out the best in the world, but I think it turned out pretty well for, like, just something I made on a whim. Because I had Waluigi, I had Luigi, I had Mario, I had the European variants of all the hats that had European variants. Oh, and don't get me started on the Cappy hats that I have. I got quite a few of those, but, yeah. Wario. That was a fun hat to make. I used, like, puffy paint for the emblem, and it actually turned out pretty well. I know for a fact I went to a con in that hat because, I met DJ Lancerock, the guy from, like, some, like, Yo Gabba Gabba, that's what it was called, baby show. Anyway, no, because, I was at a con and talking to my friends on Discord about it, and they're like, holy shit, that guy's gonna be there? Dude, you gotta get a picture with him. So I did. But yeah, also got a picture with Ralph Cifaretto from The Sopranos in that hat.
Oh yeah, I win. I'm the winner. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that my sinuses are slightly fucked right now, but
It's okay.
3 stars. Holy shit.
I think Wario's going to be our guy right now. Wario! Yeah!
We'll do more Mario in a little bit, but for right now, I think Wario is going to be our guy. Man, this cart was always so cool. Wario had such style before they just went all into the biker Wario aesthetic for, like, Wario as a character. Like, I really did like him as, like, a treasure hunter instead of, you know, being like,
Hey, I'm going to ride my Harley, you know, I like driving motorcycles and making micro games. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That was a bad Wario impression, I'm afraid. I'm a little bit out of practice on Wario. I haven't been, Wario maxing lately. Haven't been brushing up on my Wario voice. In all honesty, I haven't been doing a whole lot with voices in general lately. I don't know. I mean, the Mario voice, it's as solid as ever. I don't know, though. I gotta practice Luigi and Wario again, though, because, I mean, those two, honestly, I think Mario is my best voice, but Luigi and Wario are some of my favorites to do, and I just haven't really been doing a whole lot with them lately, so I gotta get back on it. Besides, I mean, I'm going to have to because there's going to be some Wario-centric videos in this, well, Wario and Luigi-centric videos coming up. Like, in terms of the stuff that I gotta record. I don't know. I mean, Wario's not that hard to do. It's more so, you know,
Hee hee ha ha ho! I'm Wario! Oh yeah!
but I don't know. It's just one of those, like, with anything, you gotta keep in practice with it. And I haven't been doing the best of that with Luigi and Wario, so I gotta lock in. I mean, I can still do a pretty good Luigi as well, you know. I'm a Luigi, #1. But I don't know, it's like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you always have to keep in practice with them. It's use it or lose it, you know. Much like with vacation time at a job, the same goes for different talents. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Oh no! I don't want to lose the voices. That's so true.
Oh yeah! Wario's the winner! Ha ha ha! Oh yeah!
But yeah, we'll do 50cc this time. And if we have time, we'll do 150cc. See how badly it kicks our ass, because from what I remember, it was pretty hard. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm doing pretty well this time. I was out of practice the last time I played 50cc on this, so it's probably going to turn out a lot better. That's so true.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Wario time!
I mean, here's the thing with Wario, too. Wario is such a fun voice to do because you can do so much with it. Like, with Mario sounds a certain way. You have to hit certain cadences with your voice. You have to hit certain pitches. It's not... It is the most, like, cut and dry voice, because it's like, you have to say things with certain inflections. It's easy to have fun with the voice. But with Mario, it's pretty, like, you know, once you know how to do it, it's easy. With Luigi and Wario, though, it's not hard. It's more so just, like, it really depends on what version of Wario or Luigi you're trying to do. Like, for me, whenever I'm doing Luigi, I kind of got... I specialize in the Camelot Luigi, personally. Motherfucker.
Oh my god!
But yeah, I mean, like, with Wario and Luigi, there are a few that you can do impressions of. You can do Charles. For Wario, you can do Thomas Spindler. You can do early Charles. You can do... Well, there are 3 to do with Wario. You can do early Charles or late Charles. Or Thomas Spindler. Because, I mean, Wario's voice hasn't changed that much. It's just gotten deeper. Like, if you want to do, like, a modern Wario voice, you have to get really gravelly and deep with your voice. And you have to be like,
oh yeah! Wario time!
But, like, you know, if you want to do, like, an early Charles voice, you have to raise that register, and you have to be like, hey, 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 hey. But yeah, I mean, it's not that hard. It's more so, it's just a matter of, like, you gotta get used to it, you gotta, you know, maintain a certain, like, how do I put this? Like, you have to find your own Wario. So, I mean, Wario is one of those characters where, like, variants in the voices can work. Luigi, on the other hand, I mean, you got a ton to choose from. Like, you got Julian Bartikoff, you have Luigi from Mario Kart 64, you have Luigi from the Camelot games, you have Luigi from Luigi's Mansion, you have Luigi from, like, you know, 2004, you have Luigi from, like, 2010 onwards, and it's Luigi is really varied. The easiest way for me to do Luigi, personally, if I'm doing, like, a, actually, I wouldn't say it makes it easiest, but it's kind of the way that I learned how to do the voice. For Luigi, anyway. I listened to a little bit of the Camelot tapes. And what I ended up doing with that, actually, was not, oh yeah! It's a special course! Luigi was not the main inspiration for the Luigi voice after listening to the voice for the Camelot games. It was actually, it was a riff off of that and Furio from The Sopranos. Like, when him and Tony Soprano are talking about golf, and he throws the golf club, and he's like, stupid a fucking game. It's like, that is Luigi. That's him. That's the guy from those early games. Or you get, you know, the Luigi's Mansion Luigi, who is, you know, like, he is scared, he is pissing himself, and like, you can do stuff with that voice, and it's, the voices of those in general are so fun to play around with. Like, I gotta be honest, like, I love playing around with the voices that I can do and just seeing what I can do with them. The only problem is, like, Mario, he is my favorite voice to do. But, unfortunately, he's not as versatile because of the way that Charles played him. Which, you know, it's, I like the way he played him. That is Mario. But just because of that, it leads to, you're not able to do as much with the voice as you are, like, Luigi or Wario. Luigi and Wario, it's like, you can do a ton of stuff with their voices. But with Mario, it's like, try singing a song as Mario. You can't do it. It's not going to sound right. It's going to end up sounding like Luigi or something. Do it with Luigi or Wario, you can, you know, do more with the voice. I don't know. Just an interesting little talking point. Man, I had Arby's today. I gotta be honest, I think Arby's is overhated. I had the chicken sliders, and you know what? They were pretty good. A little bit expensive, like, I ended up paying like $8 for 3 of them, but it was pretty good. I gotta be honest.
Arrgh! Oh no! I lost to a bunch of losers! Let's go!
Well, hello to the other 2 people who have joined. Welcome to the stream. This was always my favorite course in this game. Like, for the Nitro courses, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Mario 3 and I have a very interesting relationship. I love Mario 3, but it was the first classic Mario game that I actually played. Is it my favorite classic Mario? Depends on the day. Typically, I'll answer that it's my second favorite, with World being my favorite, because I like Yoshi. But, you know, Mario 3, it had style, and I can't take that away from it. But, I don't know, just actually flying through, like, the air fortress, or the airships, and then, like, the fortress at the end right here. It's such a fun course. And look, you got a castle in the background. This game had a weird thing with Mario 3, too, when you think about it, because, Desert Hills, that is just World 2 from Mario 3. But, I mean, I guess Mario 3 was on the brain for Nintendo back then, because they, released the Game Boy port of Mario 3, which is the one I grew up with. But, I don't know, just, like, looking back at it, it's like, man, there was a lot of Mario 3 stuff in games for Mario around this time. And I mean, honestly, it extended to the 2010s because, you know, you had 3D Land, you had the return of Tanuki Mario. I don't know, though. I will say, the Mario Galaxy movie, you know, I've heard people say mixed things about it. I personally liked it. But something I am glad that they finally brought back after all these years in that movie. You know what? It's out on digital now. I'm going to spoil it in a few seconds, so if you are planning on watching it, then cover your ears. I am glad that they brought back the Cape Feather. Like, it has been so long since we've seen it. Like, Cape Mario, he has so much aura. And Nintendo, for some reason, they're like, no, we're gonna dress up our character as an animal. Yeah, that's cool. No, don't bring back, like, the cape. Bring back the tail and the ears that do the same thing. I don't know. I'm happy to have it back, though. Apparently, we're getting a toy of it in the upcoming wave of Galaxy movie toys, which I will be buying one, because the cape is sick as fuck, okay?
Let's go! Hee hee ha ho! Oh yeah! We won the Grand Prix! Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We did it!
Ow. Not bad. 3 stars again. We got the special cup. It's a Luigi time! Let's go. Okay. Get out of my way. Nobody's being nice to Luigi. The Poltergust was always one of my favorite karts in this game, too. Like, look how awesome it is. Uh-oh. That... What are we doing, Luigi? What are you doing? Let's go! Hey, Luigi? What are you doing, buddy? Man, I wish that the reverse cup from Double Dash was a realized thing. It would be so cool going through some of these courses, like, backwards. Let's go! Uh-oh. Someone's behind me. Someone's gaining on me. It's so over, Mario. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Did y'all see that shit? That's not fair. That's a bullshit.
It's already 11 p.m.
Luigi says that that red shell, that's a bullshit. For real. Let's go, Peach Gardens. Man, this is also one of the best courses from the game. I think I talked about it last time, but I don't care. I'll talk about it again. Man, the SNES controller layout is honestly perfect for most games. Like, I'm playing this on a official Nintendo DS dev kit that uses a Super Famicom controller. Look it up. That's a real thing, by the way. You see, of course, me, a 20-something-year-old broke chud who's chopped an unk somehow got their hands on that dev kit that, you know, would go for thousands if actually put out on the market. Yeah. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm definitely, you know, not using something that's not official Nintendo hardware to play my Nintendo games. Like, why would I do that? But no, all jokes aside, though, if you look at some of the original, like, dev kits for, or not, like, necessarily the dev kits, but, like, some of the dev kits that, like, okay, let me try and explain this. Like, Alpha Dream, when developing for, or when developing Partners in Time, their dev kit wasn't, like, the one that Nintendo typically gave out. theirs was like a testing kit. And what it was a Game Boy Advance SP with 2 screens wired up to it and a Super Nintendo controller jammed into it. It's a really fucking weird thing to look at, but it's interesting. It's cool. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm winning the race, Mario. Look at this. Look at me go. I'm the winner. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I'm in first place. Excuse me, Mr. Chain Chomp. I'm trying to win. No. No, get away from Luigi. Oh. There we go. Man. You know what? I'm gonna give a rare compliment. And this doesn't have anything to do with anything right now other than, Luigi being on screen. For everything I can say about the new voice actor for all the Mario stuff, I despise the way that Mario sounds. I hate it. Not a fan of Wario. I don't like how Waluigi sounds. But, you know what? Let's look on the bright side. The Luigi is alright. Luigi in new games nowadays, not terrible. See, I can be nice, even when I don't like the work that someone's doing. I can compliment them and find something, good about, the subpar job on all the rest of the stuff. You see, I like to be a positive person. I can point out the good in something and not be all doom and gloom about a certain topic, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. Nintendo still needs to, get a better Mario, but you know what? The Luigi, it's not bad casting for, Luigi. That's so true. That's so true. For real. Oh yeah. Luigi time. I'm so excited. Oh, fucker. Now that we're almost done with this, part, maybe I should have done what I did the last time we were switching around characters and changed costumes accordingly, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little lazy tonight, so I'm so sorry. Fuck! Stop it! Stop hitting me! Please! Donkey Kong! You bitch! Get the fuck out of here! Oh yeah! Oh fuck me. Ah! No! Another one? You gotta be shitting me. That's a bullshit. This is the second time this race I've been hit by one of those. Y'all remember, yeah, last stream, it was, Cocoa Mountain. Or Choco Mountain. We just kept getting hit by those. Like, I'm pretty sure we got, like, 3 in that race. Man, I remember when I was a kid playing this game, I would go into time trials and just explore courses for like a little bit. Oh yeah! But yeah, I liked exploring the little garden on the bottom part of that path with the spinning pillar. Now, I would never do that in a race because that's like the slowest route. Oh yeah, Rainbow Road. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm on the edge of my seat. Get fucked, Donkey Kong. Oh yeah! Something else I would do is I would go on this course and hop against the fence. Because if you do that, your character just goes flying. I don't know why. I never understood the purpose of it, but it's just something that would happen. Some physics bug, I don't know. All I know is that it was the funniest shit to me when I was like 6 or 7. How was Donkey Kong already in second? Oh wait, rubber banding, I forgot. Man, this Rainbow Road's honestly not bad. A Rainbow Road that's criminally underrated is Double Dashes. But I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't say that this is underrated because if you go online for long enough, you'll hear like 20 millennials scream out into the void about how every game from this generation is an underrated gem. But I don't know. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this one anymore, though. I mean, Wii is really the main one I heard people talk about, but I don't know. It feels like, you know, people don't talk about DS as much anymore for, like, course design, other than to talk about mission mode. Are we back? Okay, so you all missed like 5 seconds of what I was saying because, my internet decided to shit out. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I feel like aside from people talking about how good the mission mode was in this game, you don't hear a whole lot of talk about this game anymore. But I don't know. I think this game has kind of held up well. It really was the last of its kind, in a way. Because keep in mind, this was the last one with kind of the classic style of kart handling. Not saying I dislike the new kart handling, but I don't know. Mario Kart went from a very precision game to much more of a party game. Are you kidding me? Another one of these fucking things? We've been hit by at least 3 of those. This lap alone. Oh yeah. I'm the winner. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, Wii is when it really became a party game. Now, of course, you know, I shouldn't say it's not at all precision because, I mean, look at the meta for that fucking game. But no, I just mean in terms of like the tech for the game. I don't know. This and Wii by extension had its own issues, which were exploited. Like the Wii's checkpoint system was exploited. This game's drift mechanics were exploited. So it's 2 different ways of exploitation, but I feel like one involves a lot more skill. The other is just more so knowing where. I mean, I can't do the tech from either of the games, so don't ask me, but I don't know. It's just interesting. Oh yeah! We unlock someone. Dry bones! Oh, hell yeah. We're playing as the tank. Actually, we'll save him. It's Mario Kart. Time to play as Mario for a little bit. Oh yeah! I'm so excited! But we'll play as Dry Bones the next Grand Prix. I think out of all the models in this game, Mario is very much aged the worst. It is such a hideous model for Mario. Like, you look at Luigi, or Wario, or Waluigi, or hell, most of the characters from this game. Like, they pretty much look... They look like what they're supposed to. I think Luigi and Wario and, Dry Bones are kind of standouts. Motherfucker! This is 50cc! Why are we getting so many blue shells? But anyway, what I was saying, though, is that, I don't know, I think Mario's kind of aged a little bit piss poorly. Like, even more so than a lot of the other cast, but... Oh, we almost lapped someone. Yeah, we almost lapped Peach. Okay. Here, give me like 5 seconds here. I'm so excited. We're so back. This is so exciting. Forgot you had to press A and not start. It's my bad.
Let's go, Moo Moo Farm!
I don't know, though. I remember as a kid, I don't know what it was, but Mario's model was just... It did not look good to me. I don't know, though. It's weird. I think it's objectively aged the worst. It is one of the worst looking models in this game. However, I don't know. It's kind of grown on me. It's one of those, like, gormless Marios from the early 3D eras. That's like, you know, you learn to love it. Like, for me, that's kind of like the original 64 Mario. Now, I know that sounds like blasphemy. And, you know, like, people hate when anyone says anything bad about Mario 64. I don't know, though. That, like, the original Mario 64... Just being objective about it, it is not the best looking game. Like, I know it's like nostalgic and stuff, but I don't know. The promo art, however, I love the aesthetic of that. Like that weird, like, Dreamcore early 3D shit that they were doing with that. That looks awesome. No, I'm talking about like the raw in-game models. A lot of it does not hold up well. Just objectively speaking. But I don't know, I like it because it's in that category of, like, weird, gormless Marios. Like, another one. Another one. I guess I really spoke too soon there. So, another one that really fits that mold is, the Mario RPG Mario. Now, I'm not talking about the one we just played. I'm talking about, like, the promo art for Super Mario RPG, and not the one render you're thinking of where it's all the people standing against the white backdrop. I'm talking about, like, some of the actual renders that they did for the game. If you look at that stuff outside of, like, the initial promo art, it's hideous, but, like, in another way, it's so fascinating. It also Rare's Mario, the one that they did for Donkey Kong Country 2 and some of that stuff. That's another hideous Mario, but I don't know, it's, like, I love it because it's just, like, you would never have anything like that today. I don't know. I think I know what the problem is with this model. It's not even the model itself, it's the size of the textures. I think that's what does it for me. Because it makes his face look out of proportion. That's exactly what it is. His face looks out of proportion. Because the mustache is, like, huge. And the facial features are huge, but he has, like... That's what it is! It's because he doesn't have, like, a chin. Like, the mustache, he doesn't have a chin or a mouth. The mustache stops at, like, the lowest part of his chin. So he doesn't really have anything. I don't know. It's like they drew a circle in the mustache and then two eyes right above it. And then that's it. That's it for the face. I mean, I think that's the best way to describe my visceral, like, dislike of this model. Or, not dislike, but the reason why it looks so off. I mean, especially compared to the others, because, like, Luigi looks fine. It's just that they made the texture on his face way too big. If they didn't do that, then, like, I don't know, I feel like I like the model a lot better, and I can tell you exactly why. The person doing the beta recreation of this game, I forget their name, but they've done a few others. They did like a Mario 64 one. They're doing a Mario Kart DS one. And a new Super Mario Brothers one. I'll have to find the name of the person that's doing it, because they're really talented. Like, I love their stuff, but their name escapes me at the moment. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is, for the sake of this argument, they reused the model initially. They just shrunk the textures a little bit. Made it a little bit more proportional to the face, and honestly, like, with that done to it, it doesn't look bad at all. Like, you know, it's not the most breathtaking model in the world. It's not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It's still chunky-ass Mario, but, like, the weird shit with his face is gone because, like, everything is in proportion to itself. But I don't know, I love this game. But yeah, that I think is why Mario's model is like so gormless in this game. Yeah, you can see it. Like, had they shrunk the mustache down just a tad, then I feel like, you know, the Mario in this game would have aged a lot better. It wouldn't... Oh yeah, it's a Luigi circuit! Okay! But yeah, that's what it is. That's what brings, like, my visceral aversion to this model. But yeah. I don't know, this game, I think it's aged pretty well. I say that, but Yoshi's going through me a little bit. What the fuck was that? Anyway. I think this game has aged semi-well. I mean, mechanically, it still holds up pretty well. Graphically, it's not bad. But there are some things that really do age it. And I think Mario's model itself is one of those. I mean, otherwise, like, look, we bumped up the internal resolution of this to... I think, like, by 4 times to, like, 1080. And look, it looks pretty good. Oh boy! Boom! Stop fucking throwing those! Is that another one? Yeah, get fucked, Toad. Yeah, I bet your ass threw it anyway, didn't ya? Yeah, it was him. I think more blue shells have been thrown in 50cc than there has been in 100cc. Because there were a few races where, you know, 2 were thrown in 100, but like... Man, Double Dash tracks age so well, though. Honestly, I think Double Dash has the best course design in the series. Like, there's maybe, like, 2 stinkers in that whole, like... in the whole batch of tracks. And in all 16 tracks, there are only 2 that I'm not really a fan of. And the problem is... one of those 2 keeps coming back everywhere. Fucking Dino Jungle. I know people like that track. That track is kinda lame. Other than that, though, like, there's one more that I'm thinking of that... it's not even that I dislike it. It's more so just I'm lukewarm on it. But I can't think of what the track is right now. Dry Desert, that's what it is. Both of those have come back, but my beloved Mushroom City is stuck on GameCube. Dry Bones! That's exactly what it is. Because I knew it came back at some point. I was just trying to figure out which, You son of a bitch, you didn't let me have it. But yeah, no. I don't know. Wario Coliseum, Mushroom City, Waluigi Stadium, you know. Or, not Waluigi Stadium. That one's come back like 2 or 3 times. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Fuck, I can't think of it. Which one is it? Because there's one in particular that hasn't really come back a whole lot. No, I think that may be it for the ones that haven't really come back a lot. Mushroom City and Wario Coliseum. I think those are the two that just have not come back. I know Donkey Kong Mountain's come back a few times. Mario Circuit, that is my favorite Mario Circuit in the series. Tried to come back in this game, but unfortunately was not able to make it. But yeah. No, I don't know. I feel like all those tracks have aged so well. I think Mario Kart Wii's selection, too. It's solid, but there are a few stinkers in there that I just don't want to play. Like the Mario Circuit in that game, it's okay. I think Mario Circuit GameCube is better than Wii's. But I don't know. I think Luigi Circuit... yeah, Luigi Circuit from Wii is better than the Luigi Circuit from Double Dash. So it's really a give and take. Actually, I don't know. I might retract that statement. Mr. Wizard, how's it going? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I was talking about this last time we were playing the game. The color of the sky, to me, in this course specifically, it's so liminal because, like, I've had many nights back when I worked night shifts where the sky would look spot on like this. Where, you know, the visibility, the light pollution, it made for a sky that was exactly like this at, like, kind of at night. But I don't know, it's such a cozy... It's such a cozy, like, time when it's like this and you're just driving around outside or, hell, even doing anything inside. I remember many days when it would get like this outside, you know. Playing this, funnily enough. Or watching, the guy's name. It was PK Sparks. He would do Mario Kart Wii custom tracks. I watched that when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember, because it was like, I was like in 6th grade, and we had gotten sent home because it was like a massive blizzard was incoming. And I sat in my red chair that I had in the living room, because my living room was set up weird to where one of the chairs just was not facing anything other than like, because like all of them were facing like the old CRT that we had, except for like one, which was just kind of in the corner. I would sit there and I'd just watch like YouTube or play my DS, and man, I miss that chair. That chair was awesome. I think we ended up throwing it out and getting new furniture, but I don't know. Rest in peace, red chair. I beat many Mario Kart Grand Prix and watched many Mario Kart Grand Prix being in that chair. Oh yeah! Bowser's Castle from GameCube. That's the one I was thinking of. That course is actually really fun. That one hasn't come back. I forgot about that. That is what I was thinking of. Also, the instrumentation to this DS version of the song, it's really good until like the main chorus of the song. Then it's just like this kind of pathetic piano. I think that Wii and 7 did it better justice, but I gotta be honest, I wish that they would have brought back the 4th one in 8, because I would have loved to hear this version of Bowser's Castle redone by the Mario Kart Orchestra that does all the soundtracks now. That would have been fucking awesome. Same with, that is the one disappointment I had with the Booster Pass. They didn't include, like, Mushroom Bridge or Mushroom City, which is one that I would have loved to hear them do. Now, of course, you know, they did all the prior songs, or most of them anyway, with, World. But, I don't know. I don't think they brought it back there either. Yeah, they didn't bring back that track in World. So we didn't get the Final Lap remix, which, I don't know. The Final Lap mixes of, the songs in these games are my favorite mixes of them. I also, something I kind of just noticed, look how stilted the animation for Dry Bones is. I don't know, I like it, though. Like, that's not a cut, it seems like it was an intentional choice, but I like it, I fuck with it. This is so cool. Let's go! Also, playing this kind of makes you think why they went with Dry Bones and not, like a regular-ass Koopa, but I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that we got Dry Bones, but I don't know. It's always been a question I had. Why didn't we just get a regular-ass Koopa? Oh my god, I remember something from years ago. There was this kid I went to elementary school with. And he said he had the first Mario Kart. And, I don't know, like, I was a little bit gullible at the time. And I'm like, well, what's it like? And he's like, well, it's like Mario Kart Wii, but, you know, it's in black and white. You have, a ton of characters, like, Baby Mario, you have, Dry Bowser, and I'm like, I remember at the time believing him, but, like, now that I'm, like, an expert on it, all these years later, it's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? None of those are in Mario Kart DS. Are you... Brian, are you insane? Uh-oh. It's a time for Mario to lock in. Let's go! Man, I remember back in the day, kids would just fucking lie for no reason. Let's go! I think we're gonna go with Marvin again. Okay. I'm so excited. Yeah, So for tomorrow, I'm thinking we might do this again. Or I might start, a game that I'm planning on. Which is, which the game I'm planning on playing, actually, is... I'm thinking we do another Super Metroid run. Because that game, we haven't played it in like 2 years. I think it's due for a replay. And honestly, that game was also on the 30 frame capture card, so it gives me an excuse as to why I can justify playing it. By the way, I'm kind of glad I waited on one of the games that I was going to play for the stream. Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. I was going to play that, but me being lazy, I put it off. But it seems to have worked out in all of our favors, because in October they're releasing a collection with that for the Switch 2 alongside Toy Story 3. So I don't know, it seems that in the end, me being a lazy fuck, I won. I'm the winner. I'm the winner. But yeah, kind of glad I put all that off now, because that means that we get to play that in the best way we can, which apparently the collection's being done by Digital Eclipse, so it's gonna be good. Low-key, if it was going to be done by Aspire, I would have just, like, bought the... Or, if it was going to be done by Aspire, I wouldn't even bother. But it's being done by Digital Eclipse, so... I think it's going to turn out to be pretty good. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, no. Aspire are the people who have done all of these Star Wars remasters. So, we did Battlefront 2. And keep in mind, when we were playing Battlefront 2, that game after about a year and a half of updates. That initial launch version of it was a fucking nightmare. I bought it on day one. I regretted that purchase because at launch, half the options that were available in the PS2 version, they just weren't there. Like being able to customize the controls, invert the aim, which I know I'm kind of a weirdo. I fucking play all FPS games with inverted aim. You can blame all the first-person shooters of the 90s and 2000s for teaching me that. But yeah, when that game came out, not only was like the control stuff an issue, but like it just didn't run well either. I'm glad it's fixed, but I am not going to pre-order anything from Aspire ever because of that. Like, they have botched so many fucking releases with Star Wars. Like, they fucked up the Bounty Hunter release somehow. Because I remember seeing something about it, like, around launch that, like, certain features were missing and that, like, it wasn't registering that, like, people beat the game, so, like, you couldn't get the Boba Fett skin. It was a whole ordeal. But yeah, no, I am so happy that Digital Eclipse is going back and remastering the N64 Buzz Lightyear games. You know, Baby Slop, we will play our Baby Slop and we will be happy. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's so over for Bonnie. Oh, no. No! It's so over. But yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the remasters of the Traveler's Tales Toy Story games. Excited to see how they run. I'm excited to have an accessible version because the last time I had that was on my PS3, but unfortunately, as we learned with the Daytona USA stream, my PS3 is dead, so I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, like, my PS3 was working perfectly until one day I was watching Trigun on DVD. And it just stopped working. Don't know why. I don't really have an explanation for it. It just stopped working out of the blue one day. Which sucks because, like, that's the best Blu-ray player I had. Like, here's my thing. I don't really like PlayStation. I hate how the controller is. It's just a... They have not changed from the Super Nintendo controller. Which, you know, works great for 2D games, but for 3D games it doesn't work well. But yeah, I will say, though, they have the best Blu-ray players that you can buy. Because the Microsoft licensed one... Like, I have DVDs, not even, like, weird bootleg DVD burns that I would buy off, like, eBay. No, I mean, like, retail release DVDs. That if I put it in my Xbox, it's not gonna run. Don't know why. Microsoft just says no. Sony's, like, Blu-rays, however, like, the PlayStations and stuff, however... Oh my god, please, no, damn it. Stop hitting me with those. But yeah, I mean, you know, I could shove a DVD that I just burned from my computer into that PS3 and it would read it just fine. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I might have to, like, buy a actual Sony Blu-ray DVD player. Because, I mean, I have a lot of, like, physical media that I like using. But I can't always use it, so I might just have to, like, bite the bullet and buy an actual player from Sony. Because, I mean, say what I will about their gaming consoles and some of their business practices... They make a solid disc reader. Okay. Well, hello to all four of you. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I might go for that, actually. Yeah, $85 for a Blu-ray player. It's not bad. I mean, I have an Xbox One, but it's starting to show its age, and it doesn't read everything right. So, I'll have to see about that. But, anyway. Yes! My favorite track in the game! Okay. No, legitimately, this actually is my favorite track in Mario Kart DS. Like, hands down. I don't know why it's the fucking bridge, but maybe it's the music. But I don't know, even as a kid, I was like, damn, this is my favorite track. Fuck! They keep fucking hitting me with blue shells at 50cc. This is not hard mode, this is easy mode. Why do you keep slamming like 5 per race at me? It's not fair! Well, we got... There's number 2. I mean, honestly... I'm yelling about it, but... This game is the reason why getting Mario Karted is a term. Because the item balancing in this one and Wii were just atrocious. Like, as you can see, you sometimes get like 3 blue shells per race. Move! No! Damn it! Oh yeah! This is so cool! Let's go! Two stars, not bad. And that's the special cup. Or the lightning cup. Sorry, I'm a fake Mario fan. I don't know my my cups right. Eat us over. There we go. So yeah, I mean, let's see. I'm having a good time with this. I might play more of this tomorrow and put off Super Metroid for next week. Because, I mean, Mario RPG is done. We'll come back to that for the post-game content whenever I feel like it, which, you know, that'll be in a little bit, but it's not a high priority. Donkey Kong is coming tomorrow? No, yeah, tomorrow night. Like, after the stream is done. This was actually the first track that I saw from Super Mario Kart, like, on the actual SNES. I remember because I was in a, like, used game store, like, good God. I told this story last time, but I don't know, it makes me kind of realize that, like, the type of game store I'm describing, it doesn't exist anymore. Because, like, retro gaming has, like, it was not gate-kept, and now, you know, we have a bunch of posers. Just like, I mean, what happened with Pokemon cards? I mean, think about it. How many people actually collect Pokemon because they like it? No, it's because, oh, this Pokemon card could be worth, you know, a house. I mean, the same things happen with retro gaming, so you don't have these, like, stores where, you know, it's just people playing the games on the TVs. They have a bunch of old stuff, and it's cool. Like, you don't really have that anymore, because now it's got to be, like, this, like, hipster, oh, yeah, man, I remember playing N64 when I was a kid. By the way, you want any of these games? It's going to be $100 each. And it's like, bro, these are old games. Why are you charging obscene amounts for fucking Mario Party? But, I mean, it's the way it's gone. So, I mean, I don't know. I miss stores like the one that I bought Mario 64 DS from, which is the place where I first saw Super Mario Kart, because they just had a Super Nintendo set up. I remember specifically it was the SNES Junior, the revision, because they had the box next to it, and it was the one with the Mario RPG renders, which would have come out around the time the N64 came out. Get fucked, Wario. But yeah, no, like, you don't get stores like that anymore, which makes me sad. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that kind of died out in the early 2010s that, like, kind of makes me, like, very melancholic to think about, because it's like, damn. If, you know, those places were around, and now that I, you know, can actually drive myself and I can, you know, buy frivolous things every once in a while, it's like, that would have been a hit, but no, they, the specific store, it's weird because, like, I was, like, 11, and they closed down. But yeah, no, I remember the store, like, in vivid detail. It was like, it was in a strip mall. You know those, like, storefronts where it's like, it has the, like, paneled ceiling, and it's like, it's probably asbestos in that ceiling, but, you know, you don't want to, like, confirm it, and it kind of has that, like, mildew smell that, like, a motel would have. It was like that, and the way I'm describing it sounds, like, terrible, but I don't know, for me, it's like, whenever I think about stuff like that, it makes me really nostalgic. I don't know why. Like, I say all this, but I mean it, like, in the best way possible. Like, I remember they had a bunch of Game Boy Advance games there, too, but, I mean, I remember they were higher than everyone else, so I never ended up picking a whole lot of stuff up. I remember when GameStop had Game Boy Advance games as well. I remember I bought Wario Land 4 from there. And I got home, and I played it, and the save battery was dead, because on certain Game Boy Advance games, I'm sure this rant is going to chase everyone away, because they don't care about this stuff like I do, but it's something to talk about. It's so I'm not sitting here, you know, with my mouth agape, being like, oh, so how are you all doing? No, we're not doing that, but, like, oh, motherfucker. But no, I mean, yeah, I took it home, and the save battery was dead, because
It's 12 a.m.
yes, it is. In certain early runs of Game Boy Advance games, specifically, like, I believe it was R&D 6 who developed Wario Land. You know, the Metroid team. They're not the B team, they're like a side team that was not handling Mario and Zelda. Like, those early games, for some reason, they decided to save via a save battery. And, you know, by around 10 years after it came out, it died. So I remember taking it back, and I actually got Mario Golf out of it. Which I have right here. My copy of Mario Golf Advanced Tour. I didn't realize how expensive this game had gotten. So I looked it up, and I'm seeing listings for like $50, $60 for it, and it's like, bro, it's a golf game. I mean, the RPG aspect of it was cool, but why is it so much now? I don't know. Sky Garden. My favorite Game Boy Advance track in this game and in general. I'm so excited. Get fucked, Wario. Oh. We just whiffed that item box. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm so excited to miss all of the item boxes because that's what Mario Kart's about. You know what I'm talking about. This is so cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I remember when I first got Mario 3, this is going to relate to the last thing we talked to. Hold on. Okay, we gotta walk in. Come on, Mario, hit the item box. Yes! Oh, motherfucker. Anyway. I remember my first Game Boy Advance game that I bought was Mario 3. We were talking about this earlier because we were in Airship Fortress. I got Mario 3 from Half Price Books, and I remember at the time they were trying to send me off with like a shoddily put together bootleg of the cartridge. Because I remember, they had 3 copies of it there. They had the official copy. Now, they've gotten a little bit better about this over the years. You know, not taking counterfeit games. But I remember at the time, they had 3 copies. One just had the logo for the game. Or the box art for the game, I should say. And it was just like cropped to hell to fit on a sticker. And it looked so bad, but the guy was trying to ship me off with that one. Now the second copy they had was slightly more well put together. It had the logo and it had Mario, like a piece of art with Raccoon Mario flying. And then they had the, you know, the authentic copy. I remember the guy was adamant, just trying to ship me off with the bootlegs, but I'm like, no, dude, I want that copy right there that I can tell is the real one. And I was only like 7 at the time. But even then, I was just like, yeah, that's not the official copy of the game. Don't give me a fake copy. But yeah, no, that honestly, that experience alone is why I got like so invested in learning about like counterfeit games and how to, you know, spot them. Ah, no! Wario, you fat bastard. Speaking of fat bastard, man, Austin Powers, that was such a good movie series. I don't know what it is about movies of the late 90s and early 2000s, but it's kind of like a lost art nowadays. Like, you just don't get movies like that anymore. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, blessing in disguise. Yes! Hell yeah! Does anyone remember Master of Disguise? That movie is a fucking fever dream. I have faint memories of watching that movie. Because I remember when I got sick as a kid, you know, like, my family, they would put me downstairs, like, because we had like, everyone hung out upstairs, but they would, you know, kind of quarantine the sickness. What the fuck? Anyway. What I was saying, though, is that, yeah, they would, like, you know, quarantine the sickness. So, I remember it was that movie and fucking Spider-Man 2. Those were the only DVDs that were down there. I remember, like, having a fever and, like, being in and out of consciousness. Fuck! But yeah, just watching fucking Master of Disguise and Spider-Man 2. I don't know what it was about those two movies specifically, but now that, like, anytime I think about them, I just associate it with, like, being sick. Man. Let's go! We got Daisy. Thank you so much for playing in my game. Here's what I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna regret this, but we're gonna start, and we're gonna see how bad this is gonna be. Because next time we play Mario Kart DS, we're gonna be doing 150cc. So I might as well give myself, you know, a little taste, a little amuse-bouche, if you will, of what 150cc is like. Because I remember as a kid, oh my god, struggling so hard with this. Oh my god, this is just how I remember it. You can't fuck up for a singular second. This feels so fast compared to, literally what we were just playing. But then again, we just played, like, we just went from the slowest mode to the fastest mode, so I don't know, there's a little bit of whiplash here. Oh! Yeah, I think this is going to be the last cup we do for tonight, though, because unfortunately I have work in the morning. And I got started a little bit later than I would have liked to. But these things happen, you know. So we might play this tomorrow. So I'm having a lot of fun with Mario Kart DS. Oh, this is fucking hell. I don't like this. I like how Luigi just turns into, like, nothing the farther ahead he gets. Woo! This was so scary.
Oh yeah! Wario! Yeah! Ah! That's not fair!
We we have not gotten a item box this whole race. We're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. This is bad. Whew. Somehow we made it back up to first. We're not going to question it. There it comes. What? What hit us then? Okay, we have to at least beat Dry Bones next race. That's awesome. I love just getting fucked out of getting any items. Ooh. I'm so scared. Ah. Motherfucker. Ooh. Oh! Fuck you, Dry Bones! That was a very tense moment. Okay. I think that's going to be it for us tonight, unfortunately. Because I got to go to work tomorrow. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun. I think the plan for tomorrow is going to be pretty simple. We're going to play this. And then Thursday, we're going to go all in on Donkey Kong. And, yeah, no, it's going to be a great time. And I think for our secondary game, we'll play some Super Metroid, but I think that's going to be it for now. But yeah, no, I had a great time tonight. It's been so fun. But yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like it's time for me to go. But yeah, no, we'll play more of this tomorrow, and it's going to be fun. Because, I mean, here's the thing. We got 2 more classes to go through. We got this, and we got Mirror Mode, which is the same thing, but just harder. So, we'll do that. And, you know, we'll come back to Mario Kart at some point for finishing it up, if we don't finish it tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. So, with all that said, it's been fun. It's been real. I even think that it's been real fun. But it's a time for Mario to go. So I want to thank you all for watching this been Kentucky Mario. And I will see you all next time. Okie dokie. Mario, see you next time. Ho ho! See you later. Mario, think all of you all are fantastic. Okay. Bye bye.